Well, what's up everyone? Mike here, the Rusty Garage and Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. The other day we was doing the 50-hour service on Tiny, our TYM 2515H, and in that video we overfilled the transmission a little bit. So in this video I want to show you a tool that you can use to help pull some oil out that's pretty quick and easy versus pulling your drain plug out. And you can use this tool on differentials, transmissions, all sorts of different things. And if you're interested in this product, I'll go ahead and leave some Amazon links down in the description. So let's check it out. Okay, so basically what these are is a large suction gun. That's all it is. I've used these in the shops I've worked at in the past. They work great. They are basically, you get several different hoses and adapters in a package. And then this looks like basically a grease gun style cartridge is what it looks like. But your hose, that's a push lock right on the end there. That'll go in there, and it's basically a rod with a piston on it with a seal. So you've got your hose on, you stick it down in whatever, you just pull it out, then this thing's full of fluid, stick it in whatever you want, push it back out. So real handy. I bought a metal one, and then I seen that they had a plastic one. So it's a 500cc fluid extractor is what they call it. All the ones I've used in the past were always these metal ones. The plastic one was a little bit cheaper, so I thought, well, let's see if it's of decent quality or not. So that's it. Well, this is kind of see-through. Just a tad longer. So if the size of it is a issue, then the metal one is a little bit shorter, with the handle and everything. So the plastic one does come with some extra O-rings, and it looks like the same hoses that the metal one came with. But this one, you can see it's got a scale on it in milliliters, 500 milliliter, all the way down to 50. So yeah, you can see the piston. That's all it is to it. Looks like there's some sort of grease or something inside here just to lubricate those O-rings. Once you get oil in it, that oil's gonna lubricate them. But this, can't take it off. It is serviceable. Same with the metal one, you can take it apart. So that's it. That's all you got. Got this little buffer spring to keep you from pulling back so hard, 2 O-rings, and that little piston. So simple enough. How many of y'all knew that they made a device like this? Leave a comment and let us know. We're going to use this. I think we'll use a clear one just so we can see the fluid. Let me show you some of the hoses that it comes with. You've got just a regular, this is a fairly stiff plastic hose with a cap. You can take on or off whatever you need. It's got a smaller one, so if you had a smaller fill hole that you need to get into, and it looks like you can, no, not on that one. I bet you, yeah, that one's pretty tight. Since this is a push lock fitting, you have to put that in there, lock it down. But if you needed to go smaller, that's a pretty tight seal on that. So there's 2 options. Then you've got, it's not really as soft as a surgical tube, but it is soft, pliable. You can use this as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put this hard tube one in here. Okay, that's locked in now. And the surgical tube, we'll just poke it in the end of this one. Just because the backhoe's on the machine now, and it's a little tight sometimes, so that's going to be our setup for today. I'll pull the fill plug out, loosen up the dipstick, we'll stick this down in the fill hole, and just extract the fluid. Okay, so here's the dipstick. Go ahead and get it broke loose, and then the fill plug. Now, I'm going to go ahead and check the fluid real quick, see how high we are. Okay, on the dipstick we've got those hash marks right here, so we don't want to be above here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, and we are, okay, we're right about here. So I don't know exactly how much overfull that is, but I'm gonna get an old jug, pull that fill plug out, and just stick this right in here loosely for now. Okay, we've got an empty jug of the tractor fluid that we filled up with. Got the lid off. I'm gonna set it down here. And then we got our fluid extractor. Just stick that down in there like so. Okay, there's a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one off. I think that's restricting us. Okay, on this, I'm gonna pull this off, that connector, so we just got a straight tube so we don't risk losing it. I'm gonna stick this straight down in there. Put it down there like so. Okay, clean this off. Okay, where are we at? We are right up here. So we're still a little over full. Let's get some more out of it. Okay, that one's quite a bit fuller. You can see the piston. That one we did good. I found the right spot in the housing. Let's check it again. Okay. We are still a little over full. So, let's keep going until we get it where we're happy. Still need to come down a little bit. Okay, I went through the dipstick hole that time. Got a pretty full tube of it. Okay, let's check it. Okay, we're in a good spot. We pulled out, looking in the jug, maybe a gallon of oil. Let's get the fill plug put back in so we don't knock any dirt or anything in it. All right, everyone, what'd y'all think? I mean, they do pretty good. Sometimes that's the better alternative than pulling the drain plug. Sometimes you can make a big mess on that, and if you get your drain plug out, you got oil coming and then trying to get it back in, it's gonna be squirting everywhere, and no, that's about the time that it's hard to get the threads to start on something. So there's a use for this, there's a purpose. Yeah, sometimes it works out a little better using something like this versus pulling the drain plug. So leave a comment, let me know how this worked, you all thought. This one was, I want to say right around $20, 19 something. The plastic one was a few dollars cheaper. Picked them both up on Amazon. They were here pretty much the next day shipping. So yeah, they're good to have around the shop. Just another tool to keep in your toolbox for the occasion that you need to pull a little fluid out of something. But everyone, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you learned something. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.